Mr. Speaker, I want to apologise. I have learned enough to know that there were things we simply did not get right. With hindsight, I should have sent everyone back inside.
After weeks of denials, the Prime Minister admitted a fact that most already knew to be true. A sheepish Boris Johnson faced furious MPs at the House of Commons for Prime Minister's questions. He used this time to apologise for attending a Downing Street party on the 20th of May 2020, during a time when the British public were only allowed to meet one other person outside.
And when I went into that garden just after 6 on the 20th of May 2020, I believed implicitly that this was a work event.
But an apoplectic Sir Kier Starmer called the Prime Minister's admission of ignorance a feeble excuse.
After months of deceit and deception, the pathetic spectacle of a man who's run out of road. His defence that he didn't realise he was at a party. It is so ridiculous that it's actually offensive to the British public. When the whole country was locked down, he was hosting boozy parties in Downing Street. Yes. Is he now going to do the decent thing and resign?
And it wasn't just Starmer who called for the PM to resign.
Prime Minister can't get away with it again. Will the Prime Minister finally do the decent thing and resign?
While he may not understand how to be socially distant from others, there is no doubt that he is morally distant from the rest of us across these nations, and the best thing he can do now is go. Resign, Prime Minister.
So when my constituents were making unimaginable decisions, he was hosting a boozy party in Downing Street. And he must resign.
Johnson responded to calls for his resignation by asking the House once again to await the results of an inquiry.
All I ask is that Sue Gray be allowed to complete her inquiry into that day and several others so that the full facts can be established.
But it's not just these MPs who have had enough of Johnson. Members of his own constituency want to see the back of him too.
I think that if something isn't done now about him, I think the whole country is going to lose faith in the Conservative Party. I mean, I always used to vote Conservative, but I don't think anymore.
Yeah, they should have taken him out and got somebody in that's going to do a good job for all of us.
The Prime Minister has asked MPs again to wait for the publication of the inquiry. But once it's published, will he be able to continue in number 10?